Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's segment. In today's class, I'll be explaining to us how to use undo and redo in our documents. Let me go down straight to Microsoft Word. What is called redo and what is undo? When we talk of redo and undo, our redo is located at the quick access toolbar here. If you check here, we have something called undo. Then we have something called redo next to it, which is repeat. We can also use the shortcut for the repeat, which is Ctrl Y, and the undo, which is Ctrl Z. How does it function? This is how it functions. When you type in a text, let's say for example, when I type in a word, as I've typed in this word right now, then I decided to clear my text. If I should clear the text, what I just did now is I have cleared what I typed. If I want to go back to what I just typed without retyping it again, I will press undo. This is undo here. If I type on it, it's going to keep repeating back to the previous things I just deleted just now. So, and if I press redo will return back my text again. So what it simply does is it takes you back to the things you've done before, and it can take you back to the present position that you are. So if for instance now I use Ctrl Z, so as I've cleared all what I just typed, I use backspace now. If I press Ctrl and tap on Z with my keyboard, it will bring back all the things I just did, which is Ctrl Z. This is one undo up here at the quick access toolbar. And if I want to return it back to when everything was cleared, that I did not type anything, you press Ctrl Y, which is redo, which is returning it back to when you delete something. So most of the time we use this undo and redo. For instance, if I type in a document and I cleared it and I have to return back to that format text I typed, all I just have to do is use the command undo or redo. Is going to work for me to be able to resolve the issue of me retyping my text or me starting all over with the typing. That is that on undo and redo. So the next one we'll be diving now into is we'll be diving into cut, copy, and paste. How do we use cut? How do we paste? And how do we use copy? And how do we paste what we copied? If I type in a text, I typed in my name is Tobiloba. So as I've typed this, my name is Tobiloba. I want it in multiple places. I don't want to keep retyping it. So what I just need to do is I can highlight, which is select my text. How do I select this text? Is when I point where I want to start, hold my left click. After holding the left click, then shift your hand or drag your mouse pad. It is going to highlight it for you. And if I want to highlight it down to the top, all I will do is start from where I want again, hold my left click, then drag my hand up. I will drag it up, then drag it to the left hand side back. It's going to highlight. That's highlighting with keyboard, or sorry, that's highlighting with mouse. If I want to highlight with keyboard, I will point my cursor to start where I want. I'll hold down shift key and press arrow direction of where I want to highlight to. So I'll keep tapping the direction, it will keep highlighting. Hold the shift key, then tap the direction of wherever you want to highlight your direction to. It's going to highlight for us. You can press arrow up, you can press arrow left. Now after highlighting, I will come here. This is copy. At the home tab where we have clipboard, you find copy. When I click on copy, it has copied the text I want to copy or that I highlighted here. As well, after highlighting it, I can still use my shortcut, which is Control C. I'll hold Ctrl and press C. It's also going to do the same thing with me clicking here. If I don't want to click here, after highlighting, I can press down my Ctrl, then use the other hand to press C on my keyboard. It's going to copy. Now, depending on where I want to paste my text, if where I want to drop my text now is underneath here, so I can decide to paste it here. If we copy a text, it is paste. that you are going to use to drop it to anywhere you want. If I copy a text, it is paste I'm going to use to put it where I want it. So now, after I've copied it, I'll come down to paste and click on paste. It's going to bring in my text here. I can come down again and click on paste. It will repeat the same thing because I have already copied it into my clipboard. The other thing I can do again is cut and paste. When we say cut and paste simply means you are removing the text for its present position and taking it to another position. That's cut, which is removing it from where it is, then putting it in another place. So to do cut and paste, I'll highlight the text I want once again. After highlighting, then I'll choose cut. Cut is up on top of copy in the clipboard, which can be also used as a keyboard shortcut for Control X. So if I press Ctrl, I hold it down and I press X on my keyboard, it's the same thing as me after highlighting here and click on cut. So when I click on cut, it has taken away the second batch of my name is Toby Lover that I typed here. So it depends on where I now want to place it. If I'm willing to place it under this second one and I press enter, 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 I want it to come to page 2. So we are in page 2. If I want the text I cut now to come and appear here, I will just need to press paste again. So it's going to move it all the way from up, then bring it here. If I wish to remove this Toby Lover and put it before my name is, after highlighting Toby Lover, I choose cut. Cut as remove it. Maybe I want it in between here where my cursor is, and then I'll click paste. So it's going to appear this way. So cut simply means removing text from its present position and changing where you want to put your text. So that is cut and paste. You can use the keyboard shortcut, as I said, highlight your text, use Control X, which is here. You can also press Control X, Control, then X. It will remove it. Then maybe I want to return it to in between the two texts I typed earlier. So in between the two texts I copy here, I want it here. Then I will choose paste, which is Control V. To paste it, you have Control then V. You hold your Control and you tap V. So it gives us pasting of our text. So for the two things I just explained, I mentioned copy your text and paste your text. We also use cut your text and paste your text. So in the next class, we'll be explaining how to format our text. What is formatting text? Formatting text is when you want to customize the writing or the color or the size or the appearance of your text. So we'll speak about this in the few minutes or in our next class. Thank you for staying tuned. See you in the next class.